Welcome to Chapter 11, Section 3. We're talking about the idea of depreciation costs. Remember, we've talked about depreciation before. It's the amount of that certain values lose based off of use. So the first way we're going to talk about calculating depreciation is the declining balance method. This is kind of a complex way of explaining how to do it. It's better to see it when we go through an example, but this is the type of pattern that we would go through. So a forming machine cost $45,000 when you first bought it, and then that's what we call the book value or the beginning balance. Then the depreciation rate is 8%. So they want to know at the end of the second year what's the value of the car. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start off with 45,000 and we multiply it by 8%. And that's going to give us a value of $3,600. So then what we do from now here is we take 45,000, we minus 3,600, and that gives us a value of 41,400. So that is our new value. So that's after year one. So this was year one totals. So now we're going to take this 41,400 and we're going to multiply it by 8% again. And that's going to give us an answer of 3,312. You notice that value is smaller than the original value, which makes sense because it's always going, the depreciation value should always go smaller based off of the fact that your value's less. So we then take 41,400 and we minus $3,312 from that, and that's going to give us an answer of 38,088. So this is the value for year two. This would be the answer that we're looking for right now because they ask for the value at the end of the second year. If we needed to find a third year, we would put 38,088 here, multiply it by 8%, and continue through the pattern and so forth. All right. So that is the declining balance method. Now the next method looks even more complicated, but like I said, with going through an example, it's easier to see. So it's the sum of the years digits method. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to take and multiply by a different fraction, or your depreciation value by a different fraction each time, so that you pay more depreciation at the beginning than you do at the end. Just like we did there, it's just a different way of doing so. So we have the Yankee Products bought a hydraulic winch for $23,600. They plan to use it for 6 years and then trade it in for $4,500. So they want to know the book value at the end of the second year. So the first thing we're going to do is find the sum of the years digits. So we're going to add up, since they're using it for 6 years, we add up all the way up to 6. And that's going to give us a value of 21. So that's the key value we need to start off with. The next thing we need to find is the value of depreciation. So 23,600 minus 4,500. Because this value here is how much it depreciated over the course of the 6 years. And this value is 19,100. All right, so the depreciation, depreciation is $19,100. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start off with this 19,100. We're going to multiply it by 6 divided by 21, because we work backwards this way. So we take 6 as the first year, divide it by 21, That's going to give us a value of 5,457.14. So then we take our original value, 23,600, and we minus that 5,457.14, and that's going to give us 18,142.86. So that's the book value after the first year. So now we'll continue, this number stays the same. So now we have 19,100. We're going to multiply that by, this time, 5 over 21, which gives us an answer of 4,547.62. So then we take our original book, our new book value, 18,142.86, and we subtract 4,547.62, and that's going to give us an answer of 13,595.24. And this is the value at the end of the second year, what we're looking for. If we wanted to continue going through, we would follow the same pattern again, and just keep working that way. All right, so we have the declining balance method and the sum of the year digits method. If you have any other questions, make sure you let me know. Have a good day.